Okay, hello and welcome to another Mike Likes Game, StarCraft Edition. I'm MikeySCE, and here we have, spawning on this map, we have the blue Zerg, the one and the only Hanfy. On the top left, the orange Protoss, a very color-appropriate choice for this race, none other than Fiasco, with a fantastic name. Spotting up on this here map with the easy naturals, and the third could go here or awkwardly here. This is a great big map. Hopefully they can find each other before too long. I think Hanfy is a great name. I wonder where that came from. Going ahead and getting his. Oh, looks like our hero Protoss was going the wrong way this time, but it's okay. It's okay. He knows this is against a Zerg. I'm gonna imagine he's going for that Forge Fast Expand. Not much to report. I'm often found at a loss of words at the beginning of the match because, you know, they're droning up unless they're cheesing, which I generally prefer a macro game before a cheese game. There's just not a whole lot to say. We got ourselves the forge going down, sneaking a few minerals in for breakfast. This probe again going to the wrong area, but it's okay because when there's only 4 spawn locations and the first places are wrong, or the first 2 aren't it, it's gonna have to be the 4th. And they like this map. That seems strange. Is this new to them for some reason? This is Shattered. Is this Shattered Temple? Or is this the other one? Either way, the players love the map. I must say that I can't even imagine the work that must go into creating these maps. I used to think it would be easy back in my Command & Conquer Red Alert days, and I would try to make maps, and they just wouldn't be that good, if you can imagine. And now they're in 3D and are completely awesome. It's a whole new ball game. Alright, our hero probe is finally on the right track. We'll see that Hanfy has no tech except his spawning pool, which just finished. He's taking his early natural, as you might expect. And that's all that's going on here. Fiasco feeling pretty secure. Both players just out getting a feel, scouting around, looking for that cheese. This particular probe might be up to shenanigans, but it looks like Hanfy spotted him. None of that on his watch. I always try to think about what the overlords are thinking about. I imagine they're probably pretty bored. Like, they don't... Like, I know that they provide supply for the Zergs. They probably create some form of nourishment, so they're maybe like giant flying cows, perhaps. But, I mean, if cows are any indication, probably not a lot going on in the old ticker. Or rather, that's a heart, up in the old thinker. But you know what, I wouldn't be surprised, because they turn into those overseers, and overseers are serious business. Everyone just out having a look. Those Zerglings making sure there are no pylons hidden up there. Hero probe coming in for another look. Gets past the first 2 queens, but he will not get past the 3rd. So there you have it. Fiasco now knows that Hanfy has at least 3 queens. He wasn't even sure what that was, but Hanfy canceled it. He's running around taking himself a quick 3rd. We might have a Zerg max out on our hands, and I would think that pretty exciting. Alright, Hanfy going ahead and getting that lair. I wonder, let's see what tech he goes for afterward. Still no Roach Warren. Fiasco with the awesome name. Get himself a starport. Where's our starport? Here it is, or our Stargate, excuse me. Whew. Wouldn't want to say that in the room, same room as a High Templar. They'd mind warp ya. Who knows? Getting himself a Void Ray out. Hanfy still just droning and teching away. He's feeling no sense of urgency, but he's got these winged Zerglings going in to take a little peek. Off they go. Oh, but they stop short, waiting for their buddy. Alright, in they go. Oh, nope. He sees a fully walled off area with a Zealot and a Sentry, and he thought better of it. It's got 2 carriers out here. He's feeling really defensive. He doesn't want anything getting in there. Hanfy, though, of course, feels perfectly safe to take a 3rd. And he's just going to take his dear sweet time to whenever he likes. Getting his infestation pit. And an upgrade coming in. Oh, and here comes Phoenix and Void Ray. Three Void Rays is generally a good number, but he's just going in with the 2. Let's see how it goes. There goes one Overlord. He's gonna need to lift that Queen quick. He's gonna have himself a free Void Ray. There he goes. So down goes one Queen, but here's another Queen to back him up. Oh, there's the Phoenix. Gets another lift, but only so many Phoenixes. They're gonna start dying to those Queens. Void Ray has to run for it, and they all do. Off they go. Queens on that fast on that creep. Just getting a few more shots off. Don't quite get to kill it. This hatchery, though, is pretty exposed. Hopefully Fiasco doesn't know that, but I think he does. They're running down south. Gonna get a nice look here for free. There's the one Queen, but they have enough energy to get a lift on them. No, instead they lift a drone and get the heck out of there. There's already a Spore Crawler. This Queen's saving the day for our drone-heavy Zerg. It's a nice little air force for Fiasco, but it's not been able to do much damage. We got Infestors coming in for Hanfy. And Zerglings and that Roach Warren. With Gland finishing up for Hanfy. Oh, where's the Zip Zaps? There we go. Making a move on that Queen. Oh, grabbing the Infestor, getting the Fungal off on him, but only taking shield damage. One Infestor down, 2 Infestors down, another Fungal on the Phoenixes, but that's not enough to kill him. Can you get, there we go, one more Fungal. Oh, 2 more Fungals, and that's the story for 2 of these Phoenixes. There's one, but they're just hanging out now. Run, Phoenixes! A major gateway force coming down for Fiasco. He's had enough of this shenanigans. Oh, there goes the Queen. Okay, here comes the force in from the front. Still a couple of ships here and there. Fiasco looks like he's all but given up on them in favor of his ground force. He's feeling quite pretty. And they're in the front. He needs to expand soon or else he's going to have a problem. Hanfy is just going to be able to continue defensing up. It's got 9 roaches coming out. Roach speed. 13 roaches coming out. These Zealots able to take plenty of shots. Oh, there they go. There's the Zerglings. There's the force fields. Not very effective. They're still been able to get all the shots in. There's the Fungals, the infested Terrans. Food numbers going down for both sides. The Infestors playing it safe in the back. Those Roaches able to get a few shots in, but not able to get it done. These Stalkers are doing a great job. Here comes the Spine Crawlers, getting a few shots on those Zealots, but not enough to completely fight Fiasco back. Fiasco getting more warp-ins. He's feeling good. That Phoenix still in here getting pot shots, and there's the Queen, the Bane of the Phoenix. Fiasco's gonna go ahead and take another look at that third base. And Hanfy is not there in time. But there's the roaches. Not enough for fungals yet, but there's a few infested Terrans. There's the force fields keeping these roaches away. Still a very close fight. Hanfy not quite getting the kills he needs, pulling back and regrouping. Doesn't want to let Fiasco get this third, but I don't think there's a whole lot he can do about it at this point. Fiasco's still very comfortably warping in Stalkers. These fungals aren't gonna do it. This hatchery is in serious, serious trouble. And Hanfy out in a hole. He's got these, how many is that? These 7 infestors, but not enough energy on him to get anything done. This hatchery is going down. And more Stalkers coming in. Alright. Nothing new coming out of Fiasco, just more pylons and more units. He's got heavy Stalkers. And Hanfy, he's got his infestors, and he's got roaches, and he's got plenty of spine crawlers. But will that be enough to hold back all of these Stalkers? Looks like he's going in to take another look. Trying to get a nice lineup. Get a good concave when the time comes. Oh, well that spore probably didn't stand a chance. Neither do these overlords. There's another lone, bored, lonely Phoenix. Fiasco pulling back, supply blocked. Needs a lot more, needs some more pylons. Macro hatch coming up for the loss of the third, and the third coming up as well. Fiasco calling it a day with the Stalkers. He felt like he did pretty good there, but he's gonna go back and think about things a little longer. Let's take a look at the army supply. It looks like Fiasco is, as you'd imagine, a bit of a lead. Workers are about even, though. Hanfy blocking expansions. Fiasco taking a late third. Still got plenty of these Stalkers. He could go in and make a move anytime, but he's not feeling it yet. Hanfy moving back across the map, trying to decide where he should go. His third almost back together. Fiasco, the Stalker King. Does he even have Blink? That's a good thing to note. I don't see a Twilight. Oh, there it is. Okay, Blink researching now. These Zerglings been able to get a few shots on those Zealots, but not gonna be able to do well against these Stalkers. Hanfy pushing out, trying to kill off these forward pylons. He's gonna take another look for more, but that is the only one, fortunately for him. These overlords, making sure. Looks like he's hiding his spire. Although, I can only imagine that's what Fiasco would think he'd be going into right now. But, you know, we don't know. These Stalkers are going to do very well against Mutalisks. Once he suspects Mutalisks, he's going to go ahead and get himself a Templar archive and storm it up. Here's our death ball of Stalkers, and the Zerglings rushing in. Take a few more hits on that pylon. Nip the reinforcements in the bud and go after the probes. But, gets a couple of probes, but there's there's a nice blink in. Getting those Zerglings. They're not getting away. Wow. We're up to 16 infestors with almost full energy. That is going to be terrifying once that engagement comes. Okay, and here is the infestors coming on the left, the Stalkers coming on the right. Want to get another look at this here expansion. Those spine crawlers just canceled. One Stalker going to take a look and sees that this baby is ripe for the picking. So Hanfy's third is once again in serious trouble, and more Zerglings coming in after these drones. The Zealots are going to be able to clean him up nicely, but he did lose a lot of drones, and here it is, the major engagement. The Fungals go down, Guardian Shields. Those Stalkers are going to be able to do terrible things, but that is a whole lot of Fungals. Hard to see who's winning, there's so many. The numbers not really going down for Fiasco. They're going down for Hanfy, though. There's a lot of Stalkers with only a little life. More Fungals, the Infested Terrans, a blink in, as opposed to no blink out. Oh, the Infestors are pulling back. Fiasco and Hanfy's numbers are looking more similar now, though. Looks like Hanfy might be coming out on top of this one. If he can get a few more Fungals on those Stalkers, he'll kill a lot of them. But Fiasco knows he doesn't want to put up with all those Infested Terrans, and he's pulling back. There's a good Fungal. Oh, he's only got 1 or 2 left. Fiasco's still ahead in the food, but losing a lot of Stalkers here. Here come the Infested Terrans trying to make another appearance, but the Stalkers are too fast, and they are out of there. Going ahead, moving toward the south, probably take another poke in at this third, which has definitely seen better days. Hanfy also going in for his 4th. Fiasco's got a nice contingent of Zealots in case of more Zergling run-bys. A wise choice. And the Stalkers coming in again for that 3rd. Hanfy just takes the food numbers away. He's now in the lead there. Takes out the 3rd yet again. Not running from them Broodlings, though, and they do a lot of damage. The Queen tries to chase him out, but it's no good. The Stalkers run back home, and the Roaches and Infestors come back over here. Down to 15 Infestors. Not a whole lot of energy, but he's going to let him soak up. Some more Zerglings. Looks as though they were unsuccessful. Alrighty. Hanfy's regrouping. He has that Spire, but no Corruptors or Broodlords yet. He's getting the Adrenal Glands for those Zerglings for the increased attack speed. He thinks Fiasco's gonna go after his 4th. I bet he is right. Oh, there comes the Archons. Zealots, Archons, and Stalkers. There's the blink south. Lots of Infested Terrans, and here they go, the Fungals. Oh, the Fungals, so many. The Spine Crawler in there for help, but those Zealots are going to be able to go in on those Infestors, and it's not going to be pretty. Fiasco down again in food. The Zerglings doing terrible things. The Stalkers, more Fungals. Ooh, Fiasco's having to pull back again. And the Archons, you gotta love them. They're the coolest looking unit in the game, but they go down to that many Infested Terrans. Fiasco's not feeling too good on units. He's got himself 15 Stalkers and 5 Zealots left. And Fiasco's Hanfy looks like he's just feeling fine, just how he is. We can go to the lost. Fiasco's lost 4,000 more minerals so far. Fiasco went in to go take another look at this here expansion, but it wasn't there yet. Joke on him, but now it is. Fiasco mined out at his main, mined out almost at the natural. Only the 1 mining base, whereas Hanfy has the 1 and his very troublesome 3rd. Stalker's going in for another look, but they're not going to find what they see. There's Fungal 1, Fungal 2, lots of Infested Terrans blocking the way, and here come the Roaches to back it up. Here they go. This is not looking good for Fiasco. Hanfy has his number. Fiasco needs to make a few changes here soon, or this is only going to go one way. So many Infestors, though. We're up to 24. Not, well, these babies. These ones all have a lot of energy down here. Alright, Hanfy. It's got plenty of mining going on at this 1 base, but still just the 1 base. Hanfy got the 3rd going up yet again. The 4th looking good. With a terrifying number of Infestors, 25 infestors. Ahead by 40 in the food. Hanfy's feeling no sense of rush. He knows he can just keep on doing whatever he likes. Getting one corruptor. Still no greater spire though. Oh, there it goes. Greater spire starts right there. So, nope, it's not right there. Where's the second spire? Where's it at? Hopefully it's not in the third. The place is dangerous. Oh, I'm guessing it's right there. There we go. Alright, Fiasco, our Protoss king, is going to take another look at the third, and he, I'm thinking, is going to get it. The infestors coming in from the north. Will they get there in time? Hanfy's focusing down those drones. Why let him mine anywhere else if you don't want him to mine here? But here come the infestors. Use one fungal. Two fungals. Oh, dear. Here come the infested Terrans. Stalker's blinking out. Get some nice blink micro, but there is just not enough here for Fiasco. They are going to start dying if he doesn't pull out soon. There's one Archon about to go down. These roaches doing a champion job. We can get some more fungals on here, keep him going anywhere, but Hanfy, he knows he's doing great on this encounter. He doesn't need to waste any more energy than he wants. Greater Spire now finishing. We might see ourselves some Broodlords here in a moment or two. And the Infestor contingent going on, heading back home. They got nothing to worry about. And 4 Broodlords, 6 Broodlords coming up. Things are looking very grim for Fiasco. He's sticking with Zealot Archon and Stalker, but it hasn't been working so far, and it's only going to get worse against Broodlords. Gonna go ahead and finally take a 4th base. Nope, he might just... Nope, he's just gonna long distance mine that. Here come the roaches. And some changelings gonna go ahead and squiggle their way in, and Broodlords are ready to go, and so he's pushing out. Gonna waltz right into this 3rd base. This is Fiasco's only mining base, if you don't count the long distance mining, which I'm not going to. Oh, fungal on the observer. And this span. Oh, and there's the GG. Fiasco knew he couldn't hold up to Broodlords. No one ever can. Well, there you have it. That was a great defense by Hanfy, holding in, losing that 3rd who knows how many times, but holding it together, getting his money composition with Broodlords, Infestors, and Corruptors, and just taking it to him. Thanks for joining me again here on Mike Likes Games StarCraft Edition. I'm MikeySCE, and you stay classy, StarCraft.